And we're back here at the Ice Sports Forum. PBN partnering up with the Kane Vodka Hockey Network to bring you another exciting game of over 35 hockey. Week 11 here, season just about getting ready to wrap up. And I'm Angelo Pontello bringing you all the live action here at the Ice Sports Forum. But we'll get down to business here. Kane Vodka right now at 7-2-1, looking to try to finish the season at best at 9-2-1. Perhaps keep up with the Winghouse team that has just been dominant so far. Winghouse leading the league with a 10-0 perfect record. And of course, with Kane Vodka, they came close with their matchup against Winghouse until Winghouse went away with the lead late in the third period. But nevertheless, Kane Vodka looking to try to rebound now against the Barracudas, who are 4-5-1, and they are trying to fight for a spot to make sure that they are in the playoffs. But just a quick info sub on how the over 35 playoffs go. There's actually two different sets of playoffs that goes on in the over 35 league. The 8 teams out of 10 make the playoffs, but the top 4 seeds play in the B Division Championship, and the bottom seeds, the 5 through 8 seeds, play in a C Championship setting. So again, it depends on what goes on, but at this point, Kane Vodka, a win against the Barracudas would assure them a spot in the B playoff standings, and for the Barracudas, if they were to get a win, they would assure themselves a spot in the C league standings. But again, we'll see how this game goes out. But right now, lots of fun factors to look at and determine. And of course, for this team, we'll see what happens. But right now, Dusty Dunaway, and Dunaway has been a name to look out for in this over 35 league. This guy giving up an average of 2.7 goals a game. And of course, the average jumped up a little bit after a horrendous loss to Winghouse 2 weeks ago. So you can't let the stats fool you or underestimate you. But overall, Dunaway has just been having a remarkable season. So we're hoping for that performance to keep up. And of course, you have other star players on this team. I won't quite say stars, but Jason Latt with 14 goals and 3 assists, or correction, 13 assists. He has been the main playmaker for this team right now, and you're hoping that he will continue to do so. For a Kane Vodka squad, again, trying to lock up the number 2 seed if they can. And of course, other players to look out for, you got Ryan Sack, who I believe is not dressed out for this game. No, yeah, he's not dressed out. Doesn't look like we will see his number. Of course, Ryan Sack, his presence will be missed in this game. So we'll see again, depends on how Kane Vodka does in the game, but most of these players, when they work together, they are capable of just about anything. And then, of course, newcomer who jumped in around near mid-season, you have Greg Fragioni, and we got the official name pronunciation earlier this afternoon, thanks to the over 50 stats that butcher up people's last names. But Fragioni will definitely be a big confirmation. And he will definitely be big for this Kane Vodka team going up against a team like the Barracudas. And real quick, you got some big players, besides Wayne Kulich, 23, and Mario Reyes, 44, on the team. And of course, the old-timer himself, Michel Godin, or Godin. He probably would have killed me if I would have said Godin right there. But Michel Godin, despite this season and not having a big performance, Godin has definitely played his part well. And he certainly is playing with younger guys, even though he is definitely a whole lot older. But still, Godin is a player that you definitely do not want to underestimate in this league. And when we come back, we'll have face-off to you shortly. Don't go away. Now here we are, folks. Face-off. It'll be a good one, as Dave Wallachek was taking the face-off for Kane Vodka. Now it's over to Godin. Puck taken away by LaChance. And fighting his way is Michel Godin, and he gets this one knocked around, and here comes Del Pano with the puck. Now back the other way. This one now over to Tony Bennett. Intercepted. Barracuda's trying to hurry up quickly. And of course, Wayne Kulich trying to make a play happen, but instead gets knocked away. Now back over to Weaver. And he can't make the play off the puck, and now comes back over to Michel Godin. Godin takes the shot, but instead it's knocked away by LaChance, and here comes your faithful Kane Vodka the other way. LaChance trying to knock this one around. Another shot, and Dunaway trying to clear this one out, but instead it'll be LaChance that gets this one cleared out. And of course, DeSellis trying to get back to the puck, could not in time, and of course this reverts to an icing call. Both teams now will change their line. And it looks like Jason Latt will be taking the face-off as Barracuda's trying to hurry up quickly and trying to take the advantage. And here comes Fragioni trying to get to the puck, but this one gets knocked away by Ken Gillette. And Mario Reyes trying to get to the puck. He does. And now intercepted by Jason Latt. Latt on the left side looking to make some work happen. Takes a shot, hits the post, and it gets knocked away. Johnny Swift in at keeper, and of course he's been known in the Ice Sports Forum organization as one of the premier keepers in the league. So Kane Vodka will have their hands full in trying to get a goal up on the board against this guy. But now over to Fragioni trying to get the puck away, but instead it's intercepted. And now this will be taken back again as Robert Maslick trying to make a move happen, trying to set up to his man. Jason Latt with the shot, and it gets knocked away by Swift. Fragioni sets up to Maslick, just out of his reach, and instead it's taken away by Tim Bowers, only for a quick second. Puck now back over towards Dennis Gehan. And now taking it away is Bob Leary, and he's got some room to work with. Leary gets this pass back over to Kulich. And now taking the puck is Del Pano, but it touches Maslick in the process, and of course that will equate to too many men on the ice. And that is of course a very unfortunate penalty for Kane Vodka, and that is going to require a man in the box. But of course a very poor penalty that came up, and that will put Kane Vodka a man down early in this what should be an exciting matchup. So Wayne Kulich will take the face-off against Maslick. Godin on the right wing position. And Drew Frost at left wing. Will Weaver, right defenseman, as he gets this pass over towards Marcelino DeSellis. And here comes Tony Bennett the other way looking for an open man. And can't find him to Wallachek. And this will be signaled for the icing call. And of course for Kane Vodka's too many men on the ice, Robert Maslick will serve the penalty. And with 8:58 to go in the opening period, Kane Vodka now moves the puck down towards the Barracuda end for a big time advantage here. They could score shorthanded. Wallachek with the puck. Takes the initial shot. Swift knocks it away. And here comes Michel Godin. Back over to Weaver. Back to Godin. We'll find Drew Frost. And here comes back to Drew Frost the other way. Instead intercepted by James LaChance. Godin trying to get a hand on the puck. Instead this one goes all the way back into Barracuda zone. Swift will feed the puck over to Weaver. Gets it off to Godin. And now taking it away is Tony Bennett. Real opportunity here, working off of a Kane Vodka player. And now he tries to fire the shot, instead intercepted by Godin, and it will be taken back by LaChance. Puck will go back towards DeSellis. DeSellis looking for open options here. And he finds Dennis Gehan again. Gehan completely misses his shot. Now back over towards another player. This one now back over to Weaver. Weaver now over, and it's then intercepted by Del Pano. And this will be quickly stopped by DeSellis. As LaChance now picks up on the puck, makes a move around the Barracuda. And that was Dennis Gihani made the first move around. LaChance regroups again, sets up to Fragioni. Fragioni with the shot denied by Swift. This shot made high by Pat O'Brien, and instead this one will be saved by Swift. Oh, correction, that player was Brian Weinstein. Pat O'Brien is in a black helmet. Again, another big opportunity here for Kane Vodka, but they're going to have to break things down. Puck firing across, intended for Gillette, but this one goes back over to Maslick. Intended pass to Weinstein, and six goes over to Jason Latt, now to Fragioni. Fragioni on the left side looking to set up, and it gets quickly denied by whatchamacallit, the man himself, Tim Bowers for the Barracudas. Pat O'Brien looking to set up, taking the shot, and it looks like it is saved by Swift. And yet another shot opportunity for Kane Vodka goes for naught, despite the 0-0 score. And with 6:33 to go, it looks like the Barracudas' first lineup's going to come back on the ice. And now an opportunity for them to break the game free if possible. Puck now over to Swift, he falls on it. Lots of activity going on in the deep slot. Godin trying to place the puck, and instead this one's over to Wallachek. Wallachek gets the pass back over to Brian Weinstein. Weinstein still with the puck, he'll take the shot, and Mario Reyes will try to clear this one out. Now from Drew Frost, now back to Maslick for Kane Vodka. Bowers looking to set up to Wayne Kulich, but instead gets past him, and here comes Weinstein with the puck going all the way back in his own end. Stopped by Drew Frost, and this puck goes back to Maslick. Maslick lost control of the puck, and here comes Frost. Sets up to Kulich, knocked away by Maslick, now back over. Shot stopped by Godin. Now this is Pat O'Brien looking to take this one up, and he gets the pass off to Neil Weinstein. Back over to Dave Wallachek. This one now intercepted by Kulich. And another shove there, and that means a second shove there by Wayne Kulich. I'm not sure if the referee's going to catch that, but the initial shot there taken by Tony Bennett, and that of course is not the smartest thing to do for Kane Vodka. And that of course is going to come up to a very unfortunate penalty, another unnecessary penalty for Kane Vodka's part. Doesn't help their chances of winning when they're looking to try to get all too aggressive. Wayne Kulich will also go to the box as well, but I don't think that he's going to be getting a penalty. That'll just be a man advantage for the Barracudas. So Ken Gillette will take the face off. So after some further confirmation, they're going to call it 5-on-5. Again, Gillette to take the face-off against Jason Latt. Now this one's over to Pat O'Brien. Marcelino Desalis trying to control the puck, and he'll get the pass off to Weaver. And Will Weaver trying to get this pass quickly off to Bob Leary. Puck goes high, back over to Leary. Looking to set up to his men. Leary with the puck. He lost control of it, and here comes LaChance with the puck. Over center ice into the Barracuda zone. LaChance looking for his opportunity. No, that was Jason Latt, beg your pardon. Puck sliding around quickly and closely in the crease area. Swift, if he wouldn't control that puck, that might have went in. But nevertheless, that has been an icing call. And so yet another dangerous opportunity that was presented itself. The Barracudas escape. Jason Latt to take the face off. And referee quickly stops play. Of course, referee is still talking with Time Boy to try to fix things up. But again, you know, with this set of referees, they've been having a history of not really calling the game and being very confusing to not just themselves, but the players and to some of the fans as well. They're more of a level 1 referee type of players, and of course for a over 35 league, you just cannot have a referee that's confused, because that gets a lot of confusion for players and a lot of upset chances. Will Weaver for the puck. Trying to look for Dennis Guihan, and Guihan gets it over to an open Gillette. Delpano covering him well, and he will have to get the puck up back in the Kane Vodka end. LaChance trying to get this puck out. Tip pass. Now Weaver trying to get this one back in Guihan's possession. He does. Here comes Delpano with the puck. Delpano on the move. Quick pass over to Jason Latt. Latt looking for his shot, takes it, knocked away. Rebound shot, knocked around, and it is saved by Swift. And another defensive stop for the Barracudas proves to be itself worthy with 3.5 minutes to go. The referee will have Michelle Godin take the face-off against Wallachek instead of Ken Gillette. Pass from Bowers now over to O'Leary. Wallachek with the shot, and it's in! Unbelievable. Dave Wallachek had a big opportunity there, and he just took a quick shot, and he caught Swift sleeping with 3:19 to go. And Kane Vodka now holds a 1-0 lead in what is going to be a very tight game. And just like that, when you have nothing going on and then all of a sudden a shot like that happens, the game can change really quick. And now the Barracudas all of a sudden find themselves down a goal, as now Tim Bowers quickly is going to make some work happen. Looking for Godin. Instead stopped, intercepted by Fragioni, gets it off to Wallachek. Now past Fragioni, gets it over to Maslick. Maslick now finds Brian Weinstein, gets a pass off to Wallachek. Dave Wallachek looking to set up to Greg Fragioni. Not there in time. Fragioni has to regroup. Stopped by Mario Reyes. Here comes Wallachek with the shot, and Swift will stop it for the save. And with that, Tony Bennett comes out of the box, and we are back to full strength. And of course, again, obviously with Tony Bennett coming out of the box, Dave Wallachek capitalizes on a shorthanded goal, and that's going to be a good stat to have. Swift trying to knock the puck away. Kane Vodka looking for the 2-0 lead, and he's got it again. That is the man, Dave Wallachek, with 2 goals, and he's got 1 goal to go, 2:33 to go in the first period. Could we see a hat trick for him before this period goes out? I would definitely like to be looking forward to seeing that. Dave Wallachek is doing his job right now, and he's having a big day so far. And the Barracudas are still struggling to figure out how to stop him. So now at this point, Michelle Godin will take the face-off against Jason Latt, now from Fragioni. And here comes the big man himself, Drew Frost, trying to get this one around. Michelle Godin trying to keep up with Jason Latt, but he takes off. Lat makes the move around Bowers, taking the shot, and there's going to be a penalty coming up on the Barracudas. And looking to finish the shot, there's another goal, and this time it's Jason Lat. That's goal 15 for Kane Vodka, star player. And now we're going to see what the official penalty is. But right now, Kane Vodka with a fast start and what looked like it was a tight 0-0 game, all of a sudden turned into a 3-0 outbreak for this Kane Vodka squad, determined to finish with the number 2 seed for the B version playoffs. Or the official term, according to the Over 50 Hockey, they like to call it the B division playoffs. But Pat O'Brien feeding the shot off to Jason Lat, trying to fire up, and he can't get it done. Back over to James LaChance, trying to make it 4-0. Puck shot around. And Dunaway will signal for the icing call. And now, kind of a little bit confused once again. Referees are putting a couple of Barracuda players in the box. I know that there were some things that were happening, but right now, this goes to show you the sign of, is this game even being organized at this point? Of course, you can understand that there's a lot of frustration. Kane Vodka just came away with 3 goals, but at the same time, too, how many players can Barracudas put in the hot box right now? And it'll be very interesting to see what the referees are going to be putting as the official stat on how they got the penalty. So Michelle Godin is definitely going to be getting a minor. Again, of course, I don't know how exactly he got the minor, but of course, it's going to be very interesting. And of course, with this game film, I don't know. Well, while these amateur referees are going to be determining how they're going to be handling this, we'll take a quick break ourselves. You are watching Kane Vodka Hockey on the Kane Vodka Hockey Network. Welcome back here, folks, to Kane Vodka Hockey. 3-0 right now. Kane Vodka leads over the Barracudas with 1:36 to go. And according to how the stats are being set up right now, originally it was supposed to be, I guess, a 5-on-3. They threw a whole bunch of Barracuda players in the hot box, but it still ends up being Michelle Godin in his 2-minute minor as the only penalty service. But for Tony Bennett, he'll move the puck up quickly, looking for Dave Wallachek. Will Weaver was on him, but now Tony Bennett has the puck again, once again in Barracuda zone. Taken away by Will Weaver, now back over to Maslick. And Wallachek will dump this one in the Barracuda end. And the puck was going to be picked up by Tim Bowers, but instead it goes back into the Barracuda end again, this time with Tony Bennett. Makes a nice spin move. Wallachek looking for the setup here, passes it back to Brian Weinstein, fires the shot. Swift kicks it away. Weaver trying to clear this one out, but it will be quickly stopped by Maslick. Bowers trying to clear this one out again, but here comes Weinstein. Looks to set up, bouncing puck around. Tony Bennett with a shot, knocked away. Tony Bennett now fires back over to Brian Weinstein, gets out of the reach. Drew Frost trying to reach back first. He slips on his own ignition. Missed opportunity for Wallachek, firing the shot now is Will Weaver. Knocked away by Dunaway. 14 seconds in the opening period. As it's now James LaChance with the puck, and he's just going to skate around with the puck. And he's going to let the clock run out as much as he can as he finds a pass over the Lat. And with that, as he makes the move around, here he goes. Maybe perhaps he'll go with one more score. Not enough time. End of the first period. Kane Vodka 3, Barracuda 0, in which both teams are trying to vie for a playoff spot in their B and C divisions respectively. But at the same time, obviously, Kane Vodka trying to get in the B division, but worst case scenario, they may be playing in the C division, but it's going to have to come in with a lot of factors. But right now, Barracudas, in order to assure themselves a playoff spot, they have to win this game against Kane Vodka. If not, then they're going to be needing some kind of help in week 12 in addition to a win. So again, first intermission. When we return, it's Kane Vodka 3, Barracudas 0 on the Kane Vodka Hockey Network. Welcome back here, folks. Start of the second period. Ken Gillette taking the face-off against Jason Latt. This one over to Neil Weinstein, and he gives the puck right back to the Barracudas, who only dumped the puck back in the Kane Vodka end. Right now, the Barracuda players are definitely confused. Of course, this could be a domino effect eventually, what's been going on. Just a lot of frustration on their part.
You're on page 2. There you go.
And even though own Kane Vodka players are trying to tell the referees that, you know, they're out of position. Of course, this is probably one of the worst officiating crews I've ever seen doing the hockey thing. But again, it's just a bunch of players trying to get their own money. Maybe USA Hockey needs to start to reconsider how the thing's going right now. But right now, these referees do not have a clue on what they're doing out here, and that is affecting this game. Puck flipped high, Mario Ray's trying to get to it first. He does, but instead it's going to be stopped and intercepted by Jason Latt. And of course, with that, Michelle Godin checks back in on the ice. Jason Latt fires a shot, denied by Rays, and here comes a second opportunity by Pat O'Brien, shoots off the Swift, and it heads high. Bob Leary trying to get to the puck first. Instead, it'll be Jason Latt regrouping, I beg your pardon, on the puck. Del Pano trying to get to it. Now Jason Latt trying to get back, but instead it's intercepted by Gillette. Del Pano with the puck. He'll feed it up to Jason Latt. Will Weaver trying to knock the puck away. Now it's back over to Bob Leary. Now finds a wide open Michelle Godin working one-on-one against James LaChance. And now he's looking for more Barracuda players to possibly help out. But Godin will take the shot himself, and Dunaway kicks it away. Puck over from Jason Latt, and now comes James LaChance. He'll move up with the puck. Trying to make her move around Mario Rays. Looking to set up here. Instead, Will Weaver knocks it away. Now back over towards James, or I was about to say James LaChance, but with all the twos, you know, you can never tell. That was Matt Del Pano, and this puck goes back on the Barracuda end. Swift gets it off now over towards Weaver, and Weaver will clear this one out. Over to Dunaway, and there's the icing call. 10-14 to go in the second period, and it looks like there will be more men coming out of the box. But of course, for the over 35 matchup, that's going to be a key matchup. We've got a nice crowd out here, you know, from both sides. One that's supporting Kane Vodka, and the other for the Barracudas. They are on the camera side, supporting their team as well. Tim Bowers trying to clear this one out. Instead, Fragioni quickly stops it. Now back to Bowers. This one gets back over around, and this one is stopped and tipped away by Maslick as this one gets back over towards Weaver. Tony Bennett makes a move around, looking to finish here on the wraparound shot. He takes it, and it's in! Tony Bennett gets his first goal on the day, and Kane Vodka extends their lead 4-0. And of course, for the Barracudas, it just gets worse and worse. So, you know, at this point, they're going to need to get their act together and start scoring back. Otherwise, Kane Vodka is going to be finding themselves in a assured spot in the B Division playoffs.
Take a look at
Weaver trying to get the pass off to Drew Frost. Now Frost has to regroup. Back over to Fragioni. From Maslick, now back over to Tony Bennett again. Bennett trying to work off of a player, now finds Wallachek, fires the shot. This one back over to Tim Bowers as he tries to flip this one high, gets it around Kane Vodka players. He does. Pass from Brian Weinstein now to Tony Bennett, back over to Greg Fragioni. And taking the puck now is Will Weaver. And he will try to clear this one out. Dunaway signals for the icing call. Just past Leary's reach. And with that, the Barracuda's first lineup will be coming out. Godin now will take the face-off against Jason Ladd. This one over to Del Pano, but taking a piece of it's Bob Leary. Now it's back over towards intended for James LaChance. Here comes an open Michelle Godin. One-on-one against Del Pano. Godin this time has more Barracudas to feed the puck to. Looking for Leary to put the first points on the board for the Barracudas, and they get denied. Del Pano with the puck. Godin denies him. Now this is still a chance, working heavily off of Mario Reyes. This one bouncing off the glass, this one to Neil Weinstein. Jason Latt will get the puck first. Back over from Tim Bowers, and this is Mario Reyes with the puck. Feeds it up to Bob Leary. Leary regroups. Sets up to Godin. Firing the shot is Michelle Godin, and he misses his chance. Leary setting up to Bowers now. Weak shot, and now it'll be taken away by Del Pano for Kane Vodka. This one will go up quickly. Swift signaling for the icing call. He does. 7:46 to go in the second period. And of course a 4-0 Kane Vodka lead at the moment. And it could be worse if the Barracudas don't start acting fast. So far with the scoring summary here, you got Dave Wallachek, who opens up the first period with 2 goals. And then you got Jason Latt, who gets a goal on the board to make it 3-0, his 15th on the season. And then of course Tony Bennett scoring the most recent goal to make it 4-0. But meanwhile for the Barracudas, they still haven't been able to get an offensive squad going. And here comes Fragioni with the puck again. And it's 2-on-1 with Tony Bennett. Takes a shot, misses high. Rebound shot. Swift trying to make it in. And it's Tony Bennett who puts it in once more. Or at least I think it was Tony Bennett who touched it last. If that was the case, that's 2 on his name. If not, Fragioni will get a goal on the board. But meanwhile, for the Barracudas, what goes from bad is turned into worse. Swift now allowing 5 goals as Tim Bowers is trying to grab a little jersey off of Wallachek. Now it's back over to Tony Bennett. This one now to Wallachek looking for his hat trick, and it gets knocked away. This one now over from Gillette looking for Leary. Instead this one gets knocked away. Puck goes back in the Kane Vodka end. This is now Robert Maslick. Working off of Drew Frost. Stopped, intercepted by Leary. Leary on the wraparound looking to get the puck in. Now it's Godin trying to jab it in. Instead it'll be taken away. And here comes Tony Bennett. It is 3-on-1 for Kane Vodka. Here comes Fragioni. Looking to pass this one back for a little bit of miscommunication. Wallachek didn't get the puck. And now taking it away is Ken Gillette. From Gihan back to Gillette. This one now over to Maslick for Kane Vodka. They'll find Fragioni. And Mario Reyes gets an obvious hooking call, and he will be sent to the box. But at this point, how else is the Barracudas going to be able to stop Kane Vodka, who is once again showing a lot of fast-paced physical hockey. And as we officially hit the midway point of this game, 6 minutes flat in the second period. We'll see what happens from there. But right now, Jason Latt will take the face-off against Wayne Kulich. And Kulich is going to have Bob Leary take the face-off instead, trying to go for a box formation as they are now a man down. Pat O'Brien will put the puck back in the Barracuda end. Now taking it is Will Weaver. Gets it back over to LeChance, firing the shot. Back over to Pat O'Brien. Kulich trying to cover O'Brien. This one gets away. This is Weaver knocking into his own man and heavily covered by Jason Latt. Puck now to Kulich. Stiff arms a Kane Vodka player. And he is off to the races. Kulich trying to put some points on the board early. And his shot completely misses the net. This one now back over to Gihan trying to control the puck. And it'll be taken and intercepted by Jason Latt. 3-on-1. Kulich trying to come back quickly, looking to set up. And just misses the post is Pat O'Brien. Weinstein trying to get a handle on the puck. Taking it away is going to be Will Weaver and now Wayne Kulich. Gihan trying to get around a man, but instead he'll pass this one off to Kulich again. We're going to take the shot away. Dunaway will defend his end. And now with the puck is Jason Latt. Fires the shot and it's in! Corner shot! Beautiful! Couldn't have made it any better. Couldn't have scripted any better. 4:32 to go, and Kane Vodka extends the lead to 6-0. And now at this point, do you run the clock or do you wait until the third period to run the clock? Now with a 6-goal lead. Jason Latt now with his 16th goal on the season, and of course he is having another remarkable season. And now it is back over to Tim Bowers trying to move the puck forward. This one now over to Gillette. Michelle Godin now with the puck, looking to clear it out, and Dunaway will stop it for the save. Reyes with the shot, and another bouncing puck will equal a Dusty Dunaway lights out save. Puck bouncing around, Reyes will kick it, but still coming away with it is Dave Wallachek. Once again, it's 3-on-1, and here comes Fragioni looking to make it 7. Coming around, bouncing around, Swift will knock this one away. Tony Bennett trying to finish. Cannot get the right shot off. And here comes Fragioni with the puck. Tony Bennett gets a pass back over towards Weinstein. Now over to Wallachek looking for the hat trick. This one knocking around, and Swift will make the save with 3:33 to go. Ken Gillette will take the face-off against James LeChance. This one goes right into the fan bench for Kane Vodka. So now there's some kind of ruling going on, and for whatever reason, the referees are giving yet another penalty to Mario Reyes. I guess there's a mishap, confusion of what's going on between NHL and USA Hockey. And Mario Reyes, we could hear a little bit on the audio that it seems like the referees are basing the rules off the NHL, and of course, if that's the case, then you may need to have to talk to USA officials and get these referees re-evaluated here, because right now, you know, from what we also heard from the over 50 hockey games, the 2 games earlier, the referees were the ones also causing some issues as well. So right now it's a little bit nerve-wracking to see what these referees are doing. Number 22 and 32 for these referees. They need to definitely start getting their acts together. And now let's see what's going on here. It was a 2-minute penalty. But right now I don't know what's going on, if the referees are... Now it looks like they're making plans to eject Mario Reyes. I guess, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's leaving on his own intuition. But this is a little bit ridiculous at this point. I mean, I don't know what's going on at this point. So with that, there's a player ejected for the Barracudas. 3:27 to go. But yeah, definitely you need to get these referees re-evaluated. I don't know what's going on. But at the same time too, this is the 3rd game in a row from what we've known that the referees are making some questionable choices and decisions on how they're operating in this game. But either way, for Kane Vodka's favor, it's indifferent. And right now for the Barracudas, they just lost another icon player. So Godin will take the face-off against LeChance. This one now back over to Ken Gillette, and he'll work up quickly. Finds Drew Frost. This one back over to LeChance, and he'll flip high, and here comes another penalty, and a costly one this time. A tripping call for Ken Gillette. And the penalties are just endless at this point. They're just continuing to rack up on the Barracudas at this point. And I don't know what's going on here. And right now, with 1:39 left to go in Mario Reyes' penalty, we are now at a 5-on-3 opportunity for Kane Vodka. Like they need that opportunity already with the 6 goals they've scored. Puck now over to Del Pano. He gets the pass off to LeChance, and it's stopped and intercepted supposedly by Drew Frost, but they'll get the puck back over into Tim Bauer's area. Puck back over to Del Pano. And he'll find LeChance. LeChance looking to set up, missed shot there. LeChance working off of Godin as Drew Frost gets it over to Godin's possession, and they'll put it in the Kane Vodka end. Dusty Dunaway regroups, and he'll feed the puck off to Jason Latt. And with that, Barracudas make a substitution. Bob Leary checks in. Jason Latt gets up on his own intuition. I don't know exactly how to word it. He gets up on his own power, we'll just put it that way. As Del Pano now on the move, he'll get to the right side, and he's looking to make some magic happen here. Gets on a wraparound chance, now looking for another opportunity. He'll pass it back over towards Brian Weinstein. Here comes the puck again, knocked around to Leary. And another opportunity to score goes for naught as here comes Brian Weinstein again with the puck. He'll find Frag Agioni. And here comes Tony Bennett. Fires a shot and it hits hot top shelf. The hot top shelf. Where they hide Mama's cookies, where they keep the peanut butter and jelly, where they keep the kids' lunches. That is Tony Bennett with his second goal of the game. Or was it Greg Fragioni? I can't remember. All that excitement to see that shot, and I completely forgot who scored the shot. But right there, it is a 7-0 game with 1:21 to go in the second period. And right now, you just got to keep running the clock. I don't think the Barracudas can take any more of this horrific nightmare where you got an ejected player, a bunch of penalties lined up, and it's just right now, they're not even having any fun. Puck bounces high, this one back over towards Coolidge. And it'll be stripped loose by Maslick. Here comes Maslick the other way. Working with Fragioni. We'll take the shot again, just misses on the right side. 45 seconds remaining in the second period. Bob Leary had the puck for a quick second. Now Tony Bennett will strip it loose. Puck goes all the way back to Ken Gillette. And looking to strip it loose was Weinstein. Now it's back over to Tony Bennett. And Wayne Coolidge now with the puck again. Will regroup. And he's got Will Weaver to work with. And here comes a penalty. Not sure if it's going to be on Tony Bennett or Wayne Coolidge. Or perhaps if it's a foul. No, somebody's going to be getting booked. And we just saw it. But yep, Tony Bennett, they caught him first. He will be the initial man getting put in the box. And so for about the first 8 seconds, he will be playing it out in the second period. Godin to take the face-off against Wallachek. Trying to set up for the shot was DeCellis. Godin looking for another opportunity. That's going to do it for the second period. Barracuda still scoreless, but right now a 7-0 lead for Kane Vodka. And 12 more minutes of this nightmare for Barracuda, and it'll all be over. Don't go away, folks, or at least try not to go away. And we will be right back for the conclusion of the third and final period. Welcome back here, folks, and for those who are still with us, half of the people already might have been gone by now, despite the scoreline, but if you're still looking to stick around for the final moments, or at least for the third period, we thank you for coming. But right now, the Barracudas at least can focus on trying to get some points on the board, as it is now Wayne Coolidge with the puck. Finds Marcelino DeCellis to Godin. Misses Drew Frost, and instead Fragioni will clear the puck out. We'll put it back in the Barracuda end, and here comes Swift. Gets it off to DeCellis. Intercepted by Fragioni, takes another shot. Weaver will regroup on the puck. Pat O'Brien on top. And now comes Drew Frost with the puck. We'll find Godin. Sets up towards Coolidge. And now Del Pano with the puck, and he'll keep moving it the other way. He'll find Pat O'Brien, working heavily off of Weaver, but it'll get back over to DeCellis. Del Pano looking for an open shot. He takes it and it hits top shelf. So Del Pano will get a goal on his own, and the clock, of course, will continue to run. 8-0 Kane Vodka lead. And right now, you know, with 10:20 and a running clock, I don't know if there's anything more to say as much, just with players will be going back and forth. They'll be passing the puck around. I mean, right now you have Maslick looking to get this one past Leary. He does now deflect it off of LaChance, and this one now back over towards, I forgot his name, Tim Bowers. Now over to Bob Leary. Leary will move up the puck. Barracudas still looking for some kind of offensive drive and maybe get a goal on the board. Desilis with the puck. Now it's back over to Maslick and Kane Vodka's possession. Swift trying to clear this one out, but it's stopped and intercepted by Weinstein. Misfires the shot, now back over to Desilis. Stopped by LaChance. Will take the shot, misses. Bouncing around, this puck is going to go back over to Swift. Now from Bowers to Leary. Makes a move around Wallachek. Finds Dennis Gihan. Over to Leary. Flips it back over to Gillette. Fires the shot. And Dunaway sucks it in for the save. Firing is Will Weaver. O'Brien trying to get the puck around Bob Leary. He does. He flips this one high. Fragioni had to duck. And that'll give Will Weaver the opportunity to recontrol the puck. Bowers looking for Gillette. Intercepted by O'Brien. Has a chance here. He fires the shot, and this one hits high again. And Pat O'Brien gets a goal on the board. And that's a 9-0 Kane Vodka lead. And will the nightmare ever end for Barracudas? They're about 7:46 away from calling it quits. Fragioni and Wayne Kulich on the play. From Del Pano, now it's over to James LaChance. Gets this one off the boards, bounces off of Godin, now back over to Will Weaver. From Godin back to Will Weaver. Weaver looking for Drew Frost, instead gives it right to Del Pano. And from what we thought Pat O'Brien had a chance, Tim Bowers gets a piece of the puck. Now back over to O'Brien. Finds an open Neil Weinstein. Perhaps he can get a goal on the board. Fragioni with a chance here. Looks to set up, and another sliding shot, and this one gets pounced in. And at this point, I don't know. I think the scoring just has to stop for Kane Vodka right now. They're just one goal away from setting a record for one of the worst blowouts ever in ISF history. If they could score one more to make it 11-0. The 11 goal difference has been the record. They could tie it. They can tie it by scoring one more goal. They can break the new record to make it 12. No, I didn't say that right. I was right the first time. They just tied the record 10 goals. Now they're looking to make it an 11-goal blowout, if perhaps. But not if Wayne Kulich can help it. He's going to look to try to see if he can score some points on the board. Takes a shot. Michelle Godin nearly had an opportunity to put points on the board. Puck now over. From Will Weaver now to Wayne Kulich trying to take the shot. Gets deflected. Now back over to James LaChance. 3-on-2. And now here comes Michelle Godin with the puck. gets this one off the boards. Looking for Ken Gillette, but he'll be working off of Jason Lett. Now back over to Godin. Finding the shots, Will Weaver, but it gets deflected off of Fragioni. Now Matt Del Pano gets to the puck. And he is on the move. Into the Barracuda zone. Here comes LaChance. Trying to break the record here, and he misses his shot to the right. Here comes Fragioni looking now for Del Pano. Tony Bennett will regroup. And he'll find the pass off to Del Pano. Taking the shot, now puts it back in the Barracuda end. Michelle Godin with the puck into the Kane Vodka zone. Now taking it away is Del Pano, gets it back over to Wallachek, still looking for his hat trick. Back over now to Ken Gillette. Taking it is Brian Weinstein. Shoots it off of Tony Bennett. Now back over to Weaver from Godin. Now Robert Maslick intercepts it, gets it off to Weinstein, intended for Dave Wallachek. Now back over towards Tony Bennett. Makes a move around, looking for the record-breaking shot. Takes it, and it gets denied and shot high. And of course, as the clock is running right now, as it continues to go, 3:35 now left in the game. And another shot opportunity denied. Wallachek and Wayne Kulich on the face-off. Shot taken. This one now over to Tim Bowers, trying to work off of Tony Bennett. This one stopped quickly by Maslick's skate. Bob Leary trying to get the pass off to Dennis Gihan. And here comes Maslick with the puck. This one coming around, and Dunaway stops it for the save. 2.5 minutes to go. Dusty Dunaway trying to keep his shutout alive. Kane Vodka looking to maybe score one more goal to set the new record. Kulich and Fragioni. Fragioni trying to get this one past Weaver, now getting the pass to Kulich. And this one goes back over to Weaver. Intercepted by Fragioni. Puck bouncing around. From Bowers now taken away. Here comes a chance for Kane Vodka. Pat O'Brien looks to set up, takes the shot, and it is saved by Swift. With 1:38 as time is continuing to roll down. Puck now back over towards Pat O'Brien, looks to set up to Fragioni. Looks to set up, bounces away. Here comes Kulich with the puck. Now gets it off towards Kulich, now taken by Jason Latt. Looks to set up, puck bouncing around. Pat O'Brien trying to take the shot, and it is stopped by Swift. 50 seconds remaining, time for one more drive. Bowers trying to shoot it off to the right side, and here comes Fragioni. Looks to set up. Can't quite get to the puck. Kane Vodka really wants to make some history right now. 10 seconds to go. Maslick looks to set up, and here goes Pat O'Brien. Fires a shot, hits the post. And they shall be denied history. But nevertheless, what a game this has been for Kane Vodka. And the buzzer will officially make it sound, and you can begin the celebration. Kane Vodka will have the #2 seed in the B playoffs, as they still have a season finale to play. But meanwhile, for the Barracudas, they do not quite have a spot waiting for them yet in the C division playoffs, but they're going to need to win their last game in order to assure themselves a spot. But the final score here in this one, Kane Vodka 10, Barracudas 0. And of course, with the Barracudas, they dropped to 4-6-1. Kane Vodka improves their record to 8-2-1 on the season. And of course, a hard-fought win for them. But they're gonna be expect them to use their season finale as more of work to try to get back in this one, and to try to refurnish things before they head into the B League playoffs to try to win themselves a B title. But we will see how things go from there. So this has been another production of the Pontello Broadcasting Network, partnering up with the Kane Vodka Hockey Network to provide you another season of great hockey. And so with that, I am Angelo Pontello, and we say so long, good night, and we thank you all for once again joining us for another exciting Kane Vodka match on the Kane Vodka Hockey Network. Good night, everybody, from the iSports Forum.